Okay, fight fans, welcome back to Fight Week Roundup for the week of the 22nd of August, 2014. I, of course, am Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Before I get started with what we're going to watch this week, I want to bring a call of attention to something. Vanderlei the Axe Murderer Silva is in my town. He is on the loose at Victory MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, there is maybe 1 or 2 tickets left. Do yourself a favor, call the number on the screen, Google the gym, go there and get an autograph. Do whatever you can, because I doubt the Axe Murderer will be here soon. That being said, Friday at 2 p.m. from Jordan, you got Cage Warriors 71. Again on the Fight Network. At 7 p.m., you got boxing, Golden Boy Productions, Aviles versus Frias. Now, little asterisk on that card I want to bring up. There's a heavyweight fighter on there by the name of Gerald El Gallo Negro Washington. Now, he's 8-0 with 5 KOs. The reason I brought him up, basically, it's twofold. Number one, anyone with a half-decent record in the heavyweight division right now that's under the age of 40 might just be a contender. Sadly. Secondly, he's got a really cool Blood In, Blood Out nickname. That being said, more boxing, ESPN, Friday night fights. You got the return of No Doubt Trout. He's fighting a dude named Dan Dawson. It's going to be a good card. It's going to be a good fight. I will DVR it because I will be watching Titans FC 29 live on CBS Sports at 7 p.m. Now, why is it important to me? Because none other than Montreal's own, NDG's own, Mike the Martian Ricci is fighting a killer in Soteropolis. Now, Soteropolis, tough, gritty dude, and not an easy day of work for anybody, especially our boy Mike. However, he is the John Hamm of Canadian MMA, so I have nothing but confidence in our Canadian boy, Mike Ricci. That being said, I am praying to the fight gods that Mike Ricci's legs do something to Soteropolis' face. Reason being is the kid's got legs up to his armpits and he's never finished a fight with a kick. So I've been praying for it since I've started watching this kid fight, and it's gonna come. And when it does, it will be so sweet, mark my words. When Mike Ricci lands a head kick, it will make the news. Okay, so enough Montreal jockeying there. Saturday, the 23rd, Fight Network, Deep 68 on tape delay from Tokyo, Japan. If you don't know what Deep 68 is, or, Deep, Google it. Trust me, you'll be happy I suggested it. Now, on Saturday, you've got a doubleheader from the UFC. Don't worry, they didn't forget about you. Now, for some of us, it's going to be difficult because some of these fights are only going to be on Fight Pass. Let me explain. UFC Fight Pass at 6:30 a.m. Yep, 6:30 a.m. Why? Macau, China. I guess that's why. You've got Kung Lee versus Michael the Count Bisping. Hell of a fight. Sad thing about Bisping in his eye, I really don't think he should be fighting, but Kung Lee's the kind of guy that won't poke him in the eye. So, it's going to be a hell of a fight, and I'll be happy to watch it. That being said, you also got Tyrone Woolley versus Dong Young Kim. Now, obviously it's Macau, China. If this was in England, it'd be nothing but British fighters, so you know what the whole card's going to look like. However, you and me both know these guys go nuts down there for this stuff, and they've got records that you wouldn't believe. So, trust me, probably the Fight Pass card is going to outweigh the American card. Bring that over to 7 p.m. on UFC Fox Sports 1, UFC Fight Night 49. That is a 12-fight card. Now, I'm only going to give you 3 fights on that card to talk about. And I also want to point out that out of those 12 fights, some of them, the prelims anyway, they're all going to be on Fox Sports 2. And also on Fight Pass. So a lot of channel changing and internet typing, but I mean, if you're a fan, you'll do it. So that being said, Montreal, well, he's not a Montreal native, but he is George St. Pierre's boy, and we're adopting him. Basically, Francis Carmont versus Talis Latis. Now, Francis Clermont has yet to give a resounding performance yet. However, he's had some wins and losses, and he's very lackluster in the whole entertainment thing, I guess. However, give him some time. Personally, I feel he's got a bit of the David Loiseau-itis, where he either shows up to kill you or he's just flat. That being said, you got Mike Pyle versus Jordan Mean. Both dudes are tough as nails. Going to be a hard fight. Not going to be fun to be either one of those dudes. However, going to be a great time for anyone watching it. Then you got your main card. You got Rafael Dos Anjos versus Benson Smooth Henderson. Smooth always puts on a show. Smooth always looks go. I say it's going to be a good card. Now, that's it for this week, people. Subscribe, follow, like. After last week, I am very, very pleased. Hopefully, you guys share as much as you can. Hit me up if you got any suggestions. I read everything. So, that being said, I'm Manny MTL. Check me out on Fight Week Roundup or my other show, Fight Week Rundown, where I get to talk about all the juicy gossip and stuff. So, that being said, I'll see you next week. Have a good night, guys.